It's actually not relationships and dating and rejection that causes you pain, contrary to popular belief. Really, what relationships do is it awakens you to the pain that's already there. And same with rejection. Relationships and rejection, these two things cannot fundamentally be painful on their own. They're not naturally painful. Loving relationships is not naturally painful. There could be 1,000,001 reasons to run from them. Oh my gosh, the Western society makes love and relationships so painful. Oh my gosh, I need to, get a passport, this type of thing. And it's okay if you choose that, but what I'm trying to say is that that's not what's actually making the pain that you're currently feeling. It's not from love, Western world, society, relationships, rejection. That's not what causes pain. These things on their own, they actually don't carry an emotion. Like that rejection is just coldly a rejection, right? It doesn't have any emotions. Rejection isn't thinking for you. Rejection isn't a person. Yes, it's a person giving you that rejection, but the rejection itself isn't necessarily painful. It's just neutral. It doesn't have emotions, opinions, or this type of thing. However, what rejection does is that then rejection evokes a pain out of you that's already there, that already exists. A lot of times we think, oh my gosh, the first time I felt pain was the first time I got rejected by that girl when I was in high school. That was the first time I ever felt pain in my life. Up until then, Amanda, I was just chilling, living my best life. My childhood was fine. I had food on the table and a roof over my head. Everything was fine. And then I just talked to that girl, and now all this pain is coming up for me, and all these emotions and all this resistance and all these types of things. If I hadn't talked to that girl, I would have had my peace, or whatever the case. But the reality is it's not the rejection or the girl that's causing the pain. It's that action of rejection, that action of being in a relationship that's bringing out pain that already exists within you. Again, energy cannot be created, nor can it be destroyed. So this pain that you have, it was never created. It can never be destroyed. It's not created by the circumstance of you getting rejected. It's created by the pain that a rejection already invokes in you. That childhood abandonment wound, that unconscious gaslighting that you've done to yourself. You don't realize, but that's what this is triggering within you. Don't give the rejection more power over you. This goes the same for attachment wounds. Hey, Amanda, when I start talking to a girl, I immediately get anxiously attached. When I match a girl on Tinder, I'm immediately checking my phone for those messages, and I'm tweaking out. Why? What is wrong with me? Why? Maybe if I didn't try at all, maybe if I just told her to go F off, maybe she would like me. I mean, that's what I'm seeing. Maybe if I Luigi Mangione my way up into her DMs and just didn't give a crap, maybe she would like me. Maybe this is what I need to do. Maybe it's the fact that I'm trying that's really creating this resistance. Maybe it's the effort that I'm putting in. Really, the attachment wound that's there, that anxious attachment wound, it already exists within you, because that anxious attachment wound is not allowing trust to take place. Not allowing trust with the other person, and heck, maybe it has a good reason to, maybe that person's not your person, but it's also not allowing trust within yourself to take place. Sorry if all that didn't really make sense, but what I'm trying, I guess, to say is that it's not because you're putting in effort. That anxious attachment wound has a mind of its own because it comes from a childhood, past experience that you may not yet be aware of. Just like in the iceberg scenario, what you're witnessing is the tip of the iceberg, and there's so much to it underneath the ocean, and that's buried within your subconscious. That's why dating is so gosh darn painful. It's not dating itself, guys. Like, we have to take a step back. Is modern reality that god awful? Or is the fact that when somebody's being dry or when somebody's rejecting you, is that fact alone pointing to some hurt or some pain that already existed within you? Again, I'm not trying to say that, society and these types of things and the fact that, approaching and talking to one another isn't normalized anymore. I'm not saying that that's not a problem. It absolutely is. But there's something about dating that makes it so much more painful than just the way that society is set up. It's actually pointing to wounds that are deep within you that you cannot see. This is why your anxious attachment part, remember, just a part of you, has a mind of its own. And sometimes it's acting out for you. It's why if you're single and you're just dying to get into a relationship, you want to abandon your life so bad because there's pain that's there that you're not even yet aware of.